that the atoms strip of their electrons, making a prism donut type chamber. The second type, where the reaction takes place, their nuclear in the quartz is used to carry out experiment. Another question that before deuterium like oxygen could cause Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now I would like to tell you about fusion power. But before that, let me introduce myself. I'm Amber Wansari. You can call me Amber. I'm from physics majors. So, the fundamental currency of our universe is energy. It lights our homes, grows our food, power of our computers. We can get it lots of ways. Burning fossil fuels, splitting atoms, or sunlight sparkling photovoltaic. But there's a downside to everything fossil fuels are extremely toxic. Nuclear waste, and there are not enough batteries to store sunlight for cloudy days yet. And yet the sun seems to have virtually limited free energy. Is there a way could a both sun or earth on earth can be battle a star? The sun shines because of nuclear fusion, and a neutral fusion is a thermonuclear process, meaning that the ingredients have to be incredibly hot. So hot that the atoms strip of their electrons, making a plasm where nuclei and electron bonds around freely. Since nuclei are a positive charge, they repel each other. In order to overcome the repulse, the particle have to going very fast and contact very fast. It's mean very hot. Millions of degrees. Star hot reach their temperature. They are so massive that the pressure in their crust generates the heat to squeeze the nuclei together until they merge and fuse. It is the energy realized to science how to harness in a new generation of power plant. The fusion reactor on the Earth is feasible to use this brute force method to create fusion. So, if we want to build a reactor generates energy from fusion, we have to get clever. To that, scientists have invented to do ways, making plasma hot enough to fuse. The first type of reactor use magnetic field to squeeze a plasma donut-shaped chamber. Where the reaction took place, the magnetic confidence reactor to within a few degrees above a solid zero, meaning that they hold some to biggest temperature gradients it has no universe. The second type, called interior confinement, used pulse from superpower laser to hit the surface of field of fuel, imploding it briefly, making the fuel hot and dense enough to fuse. In fact, of the most powerful laser in the world is used fusion experiment, and the National Ignition facilities in UC, their experiment and others like to around the world are today just experiments since are still developing the technology, and although they can achieve a fusion right now, it costs more energy to do experiment they produce in fusion. The technology has a long way to before it's commercial feasible, and maybe it never will be. It might just impossible to make a feasible fusion reach on Earth, but it gets there. It will be so efficient that a single glass of water could be used to produce as much energy as burning a barrel of oil with waste to speak of. In this, because fusion reactor work as hydrogen or helium as fuel, and seawater is loaded with hydrogen, but not just any hydrogen will do. Specific isotopes with extra neutron called deuterium and tritium are needed to make the right reaction. The deuterium is stable and can be found in a bone base in seawater. Tritium is a bit trickier. It's radioactive and there may be 20 kilograms of it in the world, mostly in nuclear warheads, which make it incredibly expensive. So we made another fusion body for deuterium instead of tritium. Helium-3 and isotope of helium might be great substitutes. Unfortunately, it's also incredibly rare to Earth, but here the Moon might have the answer. The billion of years the solar wind may have built up the huge deposit of helium-3 on the Moon. Instead of making helium-3, we can make it. If we could save the lunar depths of helium, we have enough fuel to power the entire world for thousands of years. One more argument for establishing a moon base if you want confidence already. Okay, maybe you think about mini suns. Still sound dangerous, but they actually be much safer than most often type of power plants. A fusion reactor is not like a nuclear plant, which can melt down catastrophically if confinement fails. The plasma would expand and cool, and the reaction would stop. Put simply, as not a bomb. The rules of radioactive fall, like tritium, could pose threat to the environment. Tritium could bond with oxygen, making radioactive water, which could be dangerous as it seeps into the environment. Fortunately, there's no more than a few grams in use a given time, so a leak would quickly dilute. So we just told you there's nearly unlimited energy to be had at no expense to environment, and something as simple as water. And what is the catch? Cause we simply don't mind to expense. Cause we don't have fusion power will be commercial feasible. If the work that might be too expensive to evaluate. The main drawback is that environment technology is $10 billion jump, and then money might be better spent on other clean energy that's already proven itself. Maybe we should cut our loss, or maybe when the payoff is unlimited clean energy everywhere. I think it's enough. Sorry for a lot of mistake. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.